Okay, so we're working on the step 5 goal of creating and continuing a pattern that's got two things that change, or two variables, and identifying the unit of repeat, or the rule. This builds on from the target and the goal that we worked on in step 4, and when we did that we realised that we had to look for the two different rules that were repeating. So in this one I can see that there's a shape rule and there's also a colour rule. I'm going to start with the shape rule because I find that easiest. I can see that the shape rule is that it's an addition sign, a times, and a divide. And then it repeats itself. That's the rule. That's the unit that repeats in the smallest fact. And then it repeats with an addition, a multiplication, and a divide. So if I'm going to work out the next shape in my pattern, I know it's going to be an addition sign. So I'm going to put it there. Then I know it's going to be followed by a times, and then followed by a divide. But now I need to go away and think about the other rule in this pattern, which is a colour rule. And this time my rule is an even number. There's only two things that repeat in this, and the rule of repeat is black purple. So it repeats, it goes black purple, and then it repeats black purple, and it repeats black purple. So this one here I need to change and make it black to follow the pattern, and thus this one needs to be purple. The next one needs to be black, so that I'm following the rule. Remember, the rule is the shortest part of the pattern. Let's have a look here. This time I'm going to create my own pattern, and it gives me some guidance here. I have to decide on two shapes that you will repeat. So I've got a circle. I'm going to grab a shape. I'm going to grab a triangle, and I'm going to put it in here. Okay, and then I'm going to repeat that pattern, two shapes, and I repeat it. So I'm going to go duplicate, pop it in there, paste. Oops. Duplicate, and I'm going to paste that on. And I can go duplicate again. Hey, I noticed something, that every time I need a triangle, it is an even number. So I'm just going to paste those in. I don't even need to keep repeating the rule. And therefore, every time I need a circle, it must be an odd number. So now I've continued that even pattern. I'm going to now think about creating the colour pattern. And it says here to decide on 3 colours, or my rule. So my rule, I'm going to make it nice and easy. I'm going to go red, and then the rule's going to be red, orange, and yellow. So it doesn't matter about what shape it is. I can just need to remember my rule is red, orange, yellow. So I can say that's going to be red. The fifth one's going to be orange. And this one must be yellow. I can start to see a bit of a number pattern happening. I can see that on 1, 4, they're red. And 7, every third one seems to be. And 2, 5, and 8, I'm adding 3 to that. And that's what seems to be the orange ones. And the yellow ones happen on 3, 6, and 9. And I know those are the multiples of 3. So that's helping me as well as I create my pattern. That is how you can create your own pattern with 2 rules that repeat, thinking about the shape pattern first, and then thinking about a colour pattern. Remember, one needs to be an odd number, and the other needs to be an even number, so that you have 2 different variables that repeat.